What's up, guys? Alright, it's July 4th, so I'm recording this about 3 weeks after this semi-final game. And I'm going to change the format up a little bit. Instead of playing it and just letting it run through and bitch about everything, I'm gonna mainly just focus on, let me bring this up, mainly focus on our breakouts, zone entries, and team defense. Actually, I guess these two are very related, so these are just kind of going to be together. But yeah, I'll focus on these two initially. Hopefully, I have time for team defense. So let me pull this thing up first. So one thing about our zone entry is well, an easy way to beat us. I noticed this game and our championship game. All they need to really do is have nobody forechecking. And if they have three guys back there, it's so hard for us to score. So what we do is, I don't know, someone get a pass right here, not here. You get a pass there, and you'll just skate up, and you'll just take a shitty shot outside the house that has almost no chance of going in. If you recall, the house is about right here, all right. And how far it is depends how good your shot is, all right. So if you have a really good shot, yeah, you can shoot from here. If you're like me, I need to be at least at the top of the circles, all right. So basically, we're taking too many shots outside the house, and what'll happen is we get blocked, or their team will take it, and they just get their rush up right there. So the other teams, all they have to do is just sit three guys back and let us fuck up every single time here. So what we need to do is, instead of just skating up and taking a shot every damn time, you got to employ some delay tactics. So what that means is you come up, if you can't get a shot inside the house, then you have to you either button hook. You can go around the net. Hell, you can just curl back and let all of us come in. If they have three guys back, you just have your entire team come in and start working some cycles, start passing it, start crossing some seams in here to hit someone on a give and go, something like that. But you can't just go in and shoot and take these shitty shots and let the other team just take it. The other thing we're doing pretty badly is team defense. Alright, so it's really simple. The other team has the puck here. We have our forward chase it. All he has to do is he just throws it back to his partner. And this forward will just go to the puck, and so he'll be left wide open. So this guy just has to pass it right back to him. So the formula to beat us, don't forecheck, and just give and go all goddamn day. All freaking day. Alright, so anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and play each breakout. I'll skip any insignificant one. But let's go ahead and start. Hopefully I'll make the video quicker. I usually take about, I don't know, hour and a half for all three periods. See how this goes. Alright, first one's good. One pass, two pass, easy. Alright, and also I mentioned this before, but you generally don't want to go in straight lines. Don't go in straight lines. Go in curvilinear patterns. Okay? At least if it's 3-on-3. If it's 3-on-2 or odd man rush, straight lines are fine. Alright, and so you'll see Derek takes the shot from way up here. Good shot, bad shot. I don't like this shot. I mean, there's one other factor now. I know we had a bunch of sun, so that might make it more difficult. But, we're way outside the house. And I should mention... sorry, hang on. Okay, sorry. I should mention, you can take a shot outside the house. If we have someone crashing the net or someone's wide open, you can get a rebound, something like that. Okay. So there's the first shot. Alright, next little breakout. Brandon gets a puck here. So James, like I said before, you might want to do an inside reverse pivot. You don't want to turn your head right here, because he might pass it right before when you turn your head. Okay. So inside reverse pivot, meaning don't ever take your eye off the puck. So you got to transition backward to forward, or you're supposed to skate backward if you're an ice player. In general, so your whole back should be towards you should be facing the passer. All right. One thing I didn't want to bring up here. So I talked about in the past a lot about in general we always do a bottoms up breakout because it's easier. So what that means. What that means is so you skate down and you go up and you usually get the pass as you're going forward. That's usually the easier way to do it. Now we're a little bit more skilled, so we can start doing some top-down approaches. Let me just delete all that. So what that means, like Derek is good at this, but you don't always want to do top-down. But anyway, he comes down, and you pass it to him, and he just rolls up with it right away. Rolls up with it quickly, or he can just pass it to someone else that's reading the play and coming up. So ultimately, we wanted to be able to do both. Okay, and what you'll also notice is okay. Well, for this particular one, okay. Hold on. John gets the puck. This guy starts forcing. Now you should have threw it right away, but since he didn't throw it right away, Derek, you got to stay on that board because this guy is starting to get in his face, and he's gonna need help on the board. In ice, you do have 3 lanes where one guy on the board, the other guy on this board, and you have a center who's kind of shadowing that defenseman behind. But you usually have 3 forwards in ice. And also, usually this middle spot, we're going to skip this middle spot because that's usually going to be blocked off by this forechecker, as you see right here in this particular example. So stay on the board. By going here, now he doesn't have that help on the board. Right? But he evades him anyway. And then the next thing is the zone entry. Now, you probably should have passed it to Derek right away. Because now you got to haul ass. You got to haul ass and burn this guy, which you did. But, we should try to make our breakouts easier. I feel like we're using too much effort. Now, unfortunately, the guy just picks you off there. But so yeah, just head man sooner, and try not to. Well, you had 2 chances to head man, I guess, and also support. Once they're being forechecked, stay on the board for support. All right, next one. Okay. Being pressured, way to throw it back. Very nice. So it's getting pressured, so we have guys on the board. Perfect. One here, Brandon on the other side. Now, one thing we want to focus on is if the puck is on this side, or once the puck goes to that direction, everyone should be going in that direction in general. So once he throws it, so James, you're kind of lollygagging it. He throws it, haul ass. You got to haul ass to cut across. So that way, right when Brandon gets it, he can just chip it right to you. So you have the right idea, you just have to be quicker. Now the other thing too is you have Anchor going, Derek, you have him going in the opposite direction. So you might have been like starting here and then you're skating this way, and then the pass goes, but once you see that pass, you gotta start cutting back that way so you can support Brandon immediately. If you're already too far, I don't know, you should be going in towards that direction, not the opposite direction either way. Okay. You don't have to be too close to him, but in general, our breakouts should be 5-foot passes. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, and zone entry here. All right. Well, not much to say. Brandon's usually pretty good zone entry in terms of delaying it and not just shooting right away. Okay. Okay, this is good. Right off the face-off, getting some pressure. I gotta throw it. Get to the board. Very good. Headman. I would headman right there. Headman. But that's okay. You don't have to. Now, is this a good shot? It's not a shot. Okay. It's sort of a pass. So, I feel like you're just trying to get lucky here. It's not a bad play, but I feel like you're forcing it a lot. So, instead of forcing it, if you don't see him or you're kind of just hoping he gets it, then just peel back. Peel back and delay. And then you should be able to throw it right back down, or hopefully Danny's supporting you right away. And you'll also have a point man somewhere up there. Okay, and I think they get the puck. Okay. Okay, simple breakout here. One thing I do want to discuss though. Okay, see a scissor. He gets the puck. Okay, execution. The only thing is with this, the idea is okay. The only thing is, once you pass it to Anchor, he's going to do like a 1-on-3, so it's not going to really do much anyway. Not that that's a bad play, but if they're going to have 3 guys back, then just take your time breaking out. All right, there's no reason to rush it in and go fast unless someone can kind of beat all 3 guys behind him. So in this case, headmanning, it won't do much. He won't really do much with the puck. And I'm guilty of that too. I'll pass it to you guys, and you guys can't do shit with it. So that's kind of my fault. But here, just take your time. You can pass it to me, or you can just skate back. And the thing is, it's always hard as hell to attack when they have 3. Okay. So force one guy back to us. Start attacking. Sorry, I might have cut that short, but I said start attacking when they have 2 guys back there. All right, we got to lure one to us, particularly when they forecheck. Oh, that's right. I shouldn't have paused this, but one thing I didn't want to explain. This isn't exactly zone entry, but we want more plays like this where if they're inside the zone, we're gonna get these like better scoring chances. Where we get to just dick around with the puck in their zone, not just like shoot it and they turn back right away. All right, so this whole sequence here. In general, the way I think of offense, if they are going to play back, if we're not rushing. So, I'm not sure exactly how to break this up, but let's say we have, I don't know, let's say a quadrant looks something like that. Okay. Now, really, you just need 3 people to attack, and you want to make a triangle with the 3 people. Okay. But, in general, what we want to do is each person just cover a quadrant. You can have this guy stay back and have these 3 guys rotate, or all of us can rotate. So what that means is he has the puck and he passes it here. Just follow your pass, and that way the defenseman can kind of skate in and maybe dangle, do something, and he knows someone has his back, so it's inconsequential if he coughs it up. So once you pass it here and you're going to go to that zone, someone should recognize, hey, this spot needs to be covered. This guy needs to fill this spot. Ideally, you want to be kind of going in a circle. Not always. Sometimes you can do some kind of scissor. So maybe he goes here and this guy goes here, and that's fine. And these guys, like, which way would they go? It doesn't really matter. They can keep rotating, but just like you notice, oh, this spot's not covered, then you can just like kind of turn back and come back in again. The whole point is to always try to stay in your own quadrant, and it can change too, where you kind of don't want to make it look like this as much, but you can. It's constantly rotating. The only problem with this one, obviously, like I talked about before, just like a power play, is if they cough it, then they're off on their own, right? Alright, so anyway, you're going to see more of that later on. Okay, so you see kind of a scissor right there. Right, and you opt to cycle, which is fine. So he cuts in, and I'm not rotating up, so that's fine. Then you 3 are just going to rotate, which I was talking about. You 3 are going to create that triangle. Okay. We did cough it there. That's alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next one. So here's exactly what I'm talking about, the zone entry thing. So Derek, we're skating it. Now again, if there's sunlight, I don't know, maybe it makes it a better shot. In general, I wouldn't shoot it. It's not the worst thing. James is in front, so it's alright. Just can't get blocked there. Let's see this breakout. Sorry, I should have looked at it here. Alright, so here's that top-down thing I was talking about. So, now usually I would just keep skating, but in this particular case I slowed up because, let me pull that rank thing up again. Alright, you'll notice, or it should occur to you guys, it's the defense. If you go down, it makes it easier and easier to hit that pass because this guy's stick will no longer be in the way. Right? Versus if you go this way, it makes it harder and harder because now that guy's stick's going to get more into the lane. So that's also why I slowed up, because I was kind of waiting for the pass. And there's times you can go up and stop, although really I should just keep going. Okay, this guy, if you're going to do a top down, you don't have to slow up. Just keep going. Just go here and then you can cut across. All right, if you keep going and cutting across, then I'll confidently then move in that direction. Right, hopefully that made sense. So instead we have Derek stop. Okay, good. And now you get 2 shit passes here, and so yeah, that's totally my fault there. And you're gonna see another bad breakout pass. Part of it too, that damn sunlight was kind of messing with me. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of my fault. And then we have one more entry, I think. Yeah. We had a lot of puck possession, I will say that. Oh, is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Alright, we gotta stop doing this. I notice it happens a lot. So John passes when a guy's already back here. Don't do that because then it's just gonna be 2-on-4 or whatever. What the hell are they gonna do with it? They can't do shit with it. Wait till Brandon rolls up, then pass. Even though he's open, they're not gonna do much with two guys back there. So let him curl up first and then pass it. By the way, the spacing is good where Brandon is skating behind there. You don't have to stop, Derek. You can just keep skating. So after he curls up, then you can skate and go back there. Really, we should just be going in a big circle. Okay, and then there should be 3 spots here, here, here for passes, to receive passes. Alright, so you pass it to James. I mean, it worked okay, I guess. But again, wait till Brandon rolls up. Now this shot is actually pretty good because he let the guy let Derek walk in a little bit more, and yeah, that's a pretty decent snipe. I'd say that's inside the house, so not bad. Okay, this zone entry is similar to the one I showed where Derek shoots it with James in front of the net. This one's a little bit better, I think, though. Yeah, because Anchor's kind of in front of the goalie. I like that shot better. Talked about this. If that puck rims around and goes this way, Anchor, instead of staying in front of the net, you got to support right away. You got to support ASAP because I'm not going to just like blindly shoot it and try to get it through 1-2 guys. And I need to chip it right back there because the guy's going to be on my ass. I need to chip it back there and you need to pick it up and then we can start a cycle going. Let the other guy screen. Okay, if the puck is on this, if the puck is on this side, we should never have anyone on this side. So let one guy screen here and let the other guy in that corner for support. We need the offensive support. Okay, and then otherwise, I'm gonna do this shit where I just launch it back because I don't want to cough up possession. Period. I'm not gonna give up possession. So instead, I did this shit where I just launch it back because I don't see anyone there. Okay, I might have a pass across, but it's gonna be hard for me to see it. Alright, so, hold on, let me see what happened there. Okay, so here you went for a far pass, okay. I don't think I need to show this on, oh, I did want to show this real quick. So you shoot here, I'll let you decide if that's a good shot or not. The point, though, is to think about, hey, is this a good percentage shot, or is there a rebounder, and if there's no to both answers, then don't shoot it. Just hold on to the puck all day long, then. And wait for all 4 guys to come in. Alright, I did want to show this for a few reasons. First, I picked that off. John, you pick it up. As soon as you burn the big guy, you know it's a 3-on-2, right? There's a pink jersey behind you, and there's one you're just passing up, so you should know it's a 3-on-2. Once it's a 3-on-2, you don't really need to screen the goalie. Just step aside, maybe take a guy with you. If the other guy just sits there in front, that's fine. Then we have a 3-on-2, so someone's going to be open. Unfortunately, this wasn't executed, but I think you guys almost executed. Okay. Alright, so let's see where everyone is. Alright, so kind of mishandling. Okay, so you launch it out, good. Now, let's make that little diamond I was talking about. And for whatever reason, you cut here. So instead, James was the guy back there. Don't do that. What we're gonna do is just make our diamond, and then you're gonna cut in when you feel there's an opportunity. So in other words, hold on. Hang on. So in other words, when we have this, I mean, you can even be back here, right? It doesn't have to be inside that blue line or whatever. So rather than just like cut in, and like it doesn't make sense that James is taking your side and you're just cutting in, Anchor. So we're gonna keep this formation, just keep rotating until we see a chance to just like dart in if they fall asleep or something. Okay. In this particular case, so James comes up for the cycle. I probably should have passed it to John right away. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, instead, pass it to James. So what happens is, after I pass it to James, you'll see me skating in that direction. All of you should follow. You should skate this way. James should skate to where I am, and John should be skating kind of in this direction here. Okay, just keep that circular motion, and you should know automatically you have a pass there. Obviously, look up still, but now in this case, I think you just mishandled it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so I do pick it up. I did mention this. I think both of you already know this, but the whole inside out thing. You can go inside out when there isn't much pressure. So you guys, John and James, you guys always do that. When there's any type of pressure, you need to start going to the board instead. Okay. In this case, the big guy's not going to ever take the puck from me, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Now, in this particular case, James should be the guy here. I don't know why it ended up being John, which makes no sense. But if it is John, then James, you need to hold back. You should not be skating up with us. So in that case, you see John get the pass, and you're in front of the big guy. Now, you can do that as long as you know you can catch him. But something tells me you didn't know until this point. You're like, oh shit, he's behind me. I could be wrong. But just keep that in mind. Last defenseman back, just be behind the guy. Okay, simple zone entry here. Skate, get by the guy, and just hit an open man. Right, simple, right? All you gotta do, easy game. Hit the open man. I'll throw this in real quick. Face-off assignments. If he wins it back here, I need one of the forwards to stay on this side. Remember, if the puck is on this side, even if it's here, we should not have a guy like down here, right? Maybe like a one-timer here or something. Not way on the other board. So the other forward should be usually supporting. The reason is because, you'll see this. Get a face-off. So, and also in case of a block shot, I'd like you to scoot over a little bit more this way. But that's fine. I think you need to cover him. So it looked like Danny was going to kind of come in. I'm not sure. I would just stay there. Just stay there because he needs that support. I don't want my shot to get blocked. And you guys will notice I ice it to the goalie a lot. Because I don't want to dick around. I don't want them to take the puck from me. Alright? Especially when they're just in my face right off the face-off. So if you guys can trust you guys to be there, I'll just give it to you and not to the goalie. So we don't have to do this whole breaking out shit again. Okay. Alright, here's the cough up that led to a goal. Sorry to put you on blast, John. But, first of all, so the puck is back there. Now, the puck is kind of going in this direction. So we need someone here and staying on the board. I'm not sure why you cut towards the middle. Yeah, I would. You can do that if you see your other forward coming on that side, I guess. But I would have just stayed on that. I remember I was saying it in the game. So, next thing is you probably shouldn't expose yourself, but you did. Maybe you felt that pressure behind you. Okay, that's fine. But you see Brandon scissoring, so you can just drop it to him. But unfortunately, that guy caught you. He forechecks well, I will say that. I'll give him that. So, that was unfortunate. Okay, so it's the start of the second period. We just had a couple bad breakout passes in the first. I won't really go over. This one, decent breakout. We are spaced far apart. I will say that. Remember, just do 5-foot passes. I don't know why everyone seems so far away. That's right. I won't go back and see it again. But to get the puck, Brandon hustles to beat his guy. So we just gotta hit the open man. That's a decent look though. So I'll give you that. But in general, hit the open man, easy game. Did they get the puck? Did they ice it to us? I think they just iced it to us. Alright. Come on. Alright, so this is partly my fault. I shouldn't rim around like that. It wasn't necessary. I thought I was being forechecked harder, I guess. The other part too is that stupid door has a crack. So it might pop up to the middle. But anyway, so the puck goes in this direction. And once I throw it that way, you're going in this direction, so you start moving that way. And Brandon, who's on this side, should probably make the pass shorter. Okay? Not always, but in general. So you notice making tough passes where you're going away from the puck, so it makes it a little bit harder. Okay? Make shorter passes. Make it closer. By the way, good entry here and hit the open man. Easy game. Boom. Okay. And did Brandon score this? All right, hit the open man. Good. And this is good too, by the way. Good little rotation, right? So I can go in. I'm coming in, so you're the last guy back. It's good. All right, let's go ahead and pause it. Little subtle thing here I just want to bring up. You're coming back. I suggest, all right, if you're already coming back, instead of cutting like towards the middle here, because well, I would just go back and go behind the other skater, because as you'll see, as you go more and more that way, your pass gets cut off more and more, and there's no way he wants to make a pass to you right there. That would not be a good idea. So instead, just go behind him and let him skate up. Let him skate up and then drop it off to you if necessary. By the way, in general too, I'm gonna stop saying in general. You guys should get the idea. There's no always with anything. This last guy back should never be handling the puck. There should always be someone behind him. So that's why you see me just skating back, because yeah, I'm not gonna let him dick around with it, or I'm gonna let him so that if he coughs it up, there's someone behind him covering him. Here's that flow thing I was talking about. Just when I on offense, so I'm moving this direction. I'm not gonna pull it up. Sorry. I'm moving in this direction, so everyone just kind of follow that direction and just flow. Flow. Don't do like these weird stops and turns. Just flow like water. Flow like water. Keep going in a circle. Alright, and I think yeah, Brandon got hurt there. We got the puck, there's a whistle, so I'll speed up past that. I'll go ahead and show the goal real fast. Not too much to say about this. Good play overall. Nice little fake by Brandon. Here. Just one thing I would like to say is to, instead of going away from him, I would have cut towards this way, I guess. Make him feed you. Maybe drop it and let John cut behind you. No biggie though. He has plenty of space to skate in. 2-on-2, you can go ahead and rush it, by the way. 2-on-2 is okay to rush it in. So it's hard when to score. It's hard to score when you have 3 guys back. Okay. Here we have that thing where, so this is good on anchor, going across to the other side, but Derek's going the opposite way of where the puck is, right? So in general, we don't want to do that. We want to start heading there once the puck gets launched that way. Alright, next one. Subtle thing right here. You want to see what happens when nobody supports and you expose yourself behind the net. At least against a good forechecker, this is what happens. So he goes behind, expose, and there's no support yet, so I'll just turn back. So Derek makes him cough it. And almost. Did he get it back? Alright, just a little thing right there, right? Just a little subtle thing. So don't expose yourself until you're ready to pass it. On this breakout, so one thing, I should show the wraparound first. So I get the puck here, and I wrapped it around. As soon as Anchor gets it, Brandon, I'm not sure what you're doing. You should be rolling up. This is exactly what the center does. That would have been perfect. So Anchor gets it and just tip passes right to you. Instead, he's got to throw it back. Now, don't take off though. Just stay there. Don't take off. Go back. Go back. I might need that help, but I mean, it didn't matter because this guy's not forechecking. But there's nobody there. Okay, and so Derek comes down, the top down again. And this is actually, okay, I didn't want to show this. This is actually good. He wasn't shooting the square. This is actually very good. Because Anchor's sitting there on the net by himself, so he shot for a rebound. That's actually a very good shot. So here's that inside out thing I was talking about. By the way, well, that's just a fake stick lift, right? Even though guys nowhere near me, but I did it just in case. Alright, so this is actually a good time to go inside out. Not much pressure. You're going to go towards the outside. That's good. James, you see John's over here. You see him going in that direction. Don't take the same side. Then go here and go the other side. Yeah, and even worse was you're in the way, so I couldn't pass it to John. As you'll see it right here. So you're there, and it's like I would have passed it to John, but your feet are in the way, so I had to hold it a little bit longer. And then now the lane got cut off. A little subtle thing. Now, I do suck at weak side pass, so you guys can call me out on that. We need to work on not just hitting the strong side, the guy here, but the opposite one. Right. Is there something that happened? No, it's just the... Okay, well, we look at the zone entry real fast. I think he just got picked off, but... Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, right? That's going to lead to a 2-on-1, so... Oh, good back check, though. I check this one out. So James gets it. Good. An automatic. Puck's going in that direction. Keep it going. Good. And if we're a good team, you should trust one of us to be right here. You should sense it. And I remember John and I did that blindly a few times in our other league, and it worked out beautifully. But the flow is going in this direction, so everyone should be moving that direction. So right when you touch it here, Danny, you don't want to do it blindly, but you want to kind of figure out, hey, my teammate should be here, so you can almost sense automatically to throw it there. And I was going there. I was calling it. I remember that play. Alright, so that's okay. So the puck goes in the other direction, so now I got to turn back. Okay, good pass right there. And this fucking guy, him and the mullet guy, they have a reach, by the way. God damn. Alright, this is good. John frontside support, James backside support. I tried a little pass there. Alright, good. Alright, it's actually a well executed play, but they almost got a breakaway. Way to haul ass, Danny. So the key hitter is, it's going to be you, James. That's your call right there. As soon as you make that pass to him, his last guy back is coming in, so you're going to take his spot instead. Right, automatic. Once you make that pass, you don't want to cut in. Let him just walk right in. Okay. This breakout, you'll see the same thing John did earlier. So I'm coming back here, and then he passed it when we're both back there, so it's kind of a waste. You could argue maybe I didn't have to walk back there. I was just going to automatically just come back there, but maybe I should have just done one of these. I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, once you see me coming towards you, like, just wait up. Just... Alright, sorry. Let me... do I need to play it? Sorry. I forgot if I needed to play it here or not. Alright, yeah. So, I mean, that's a way to delay. You made it a little bit hard for us, but that's a way to delay. Hold on, let me watch this real quick. I hope I stopped at the right spot. I think it was here. Alright, this is a bit of a train wreck coming here. So he's coming back. And, well, before I get into this, you'll notice I always go behind a net. You don't really have to, okay? Obviously, if everybody's up here, I don't have to go all the way back. I can go here, but when you guys break out, you're going to treat me like I'm behind a net. So you can, in neutral zone breakout, you're going to break out like this. Or something like that, okay? Or like this. If you're going to need a top down. Something like that, okay? So we don't always have to go behind a net. Just understand it's the same concept, though, to where you want to get speed going forward as we're doing a neutral zone regroup. Alright, so you're coming back. I would suggest just keep skating. Just keep skating and pick it up and go around. Don't go down. Don't get the puck when you're... How do I say this? You want to get the puck while you're moving, not when you're flat-footed. And that's why going top down and going back is usually not as easy. So, yeah, it looks like you did one of those instead. The inside out. I would just go down and get it. Once the puck goes this way, I would suggest you go start moving across that way so he has that pass. Next. Alright, so the puck goes here. So this is kind of odd. Yeah, so you're going in the opposite direction of where the puck is. I would just... Oh, man. I would just stay here. In a rare case where you're not going to have a whole lot of speed going up, unfortunately. But you need support here. You want to stay on that side. Okay, with that said, it did work out okay. Hold on. Take a shot. I think you ice it back. And then we get this deal. Okay. Alright. So, a couple things we can do. So you ice it back. He's standing here. A lot of times, I just want you to follow your pass. I want you to follow your pass. And defense end, it's up to you guys. You can either skate up. And this guy just kind of hangs back. Like maybe might do some kind of scissor option, but he just usually hangs back. Or, I mean, with that much room, like where nobody's really forechecking him, I would suggest this D just go up. This D could go up, so that way he gets a puck. He's going to pass it right away, and he's going to follow his pass. This guy should be following his pass and be the last guy back. All right, and this guy is down here somewhere, maybe waiting for a pass, and then cutting across as he skates in. All right, makes sense? I hope that makes sense. We're all going in a circular motion, though. Just remember to, when you pass, just follow the pass, and instead of doing... Well, these lines are getting confusing. Instead of doing, like, I know you guys will do this a lot. No, just do this instead. Go to where you pass this. That way, this guy has the option to just walk his ass right in. Alright, yeah, so we see this. Oops. And so, yeah, I don't know. Don't have a whole lot of movement, so restart. Again, just keep walking in. Okay, so that's good. Top down. You're going to pass it to him. You got an option across right away. I think he does. That's good. Didn't execute, but right idea. And unfortunately, he did pick up the puck here. Real quick, this is what a really good breakout looks like. Boom, touch pass, boom, beat your man, right on. Too bad I didn't score it. That would have been awesome. Showing this just so you guys know I'm not always tooting my own horn. Yeah, this is not a very good clear. This is you really see me do this, right? I had no idea who to pass it to, and this guy's coming to me, so I iced it. Talk to me, alright? Talk to me. I guess I should have rimmed around the board right away. Maybe I had this like inside pass there. I don't know. Yeah, I need a little help here. Talk to me. This was a not so good ice. I think this is the last one of the period, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so here, 2-on-2. I don't mind the shot. You're in the house, and it's 2-on-2. It's not 3 guys. But you did have James here, and I don't know. Maybe you could burn the guy. There's a guy right on your ass, though. But a lot of times when you skate up, just take a quick look back, and maybe that 2-on-2 can be a 3-on-2 instead. Okay. Okay, hang on. Yeah, hold on. Let me pause it. So here's the start of the third period. Not much happens at the end of that second, so first little quick breakout. Okay, looks fine to me. Got room, go ahead, skate up. I guess the zone entry is more I'm concerned about. Do you want to make this shot right there? Questionable, okay? Questionable, or do you want to delay? Yeah, right. Yeah, I think about the goalie, too. The goalie's shitty, yeah, he can shoot it, I guess, but I also just hate giving him the puck like that for, unnecessarily. We don't need to see this this goal. Actually, I'll just show it real fast. Alright. Here's the face-off right after the goal. Now, alright, do not do this. That is definitely a no-no. Going from the outside in and skating into where the guy's going to cut it off. The receiving zones are here, okay? Let me pull the rink up. But the receiving zones are here in general. Here, maybe here. And if you're playing ice, yeah, sometimes you're going to do like here and here as a center. But when a guy's sitting there, you don't want to ever skate into that like this. That's generally not a good idea. If anything, you should go the other way. So that would be an inside-out approach, but in this particular case, if there's ever a forecheck, then what you want to do is stay here and then go behind. If the other guy is going behind, I suppose you could cut across, but just remember, don't put your stick on the ground because there's no way in hell they should feed you the puck there. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and play it. But it looked like, I don't know, you were sort of waiting for it. Alright, zone entry. I remember this. I passed it up. Should I follow my pass? Probably not, because there's already 2 guys there, but let's create that triangle, boys. Go. Alright, so as I face off, or I pass it to the goalie. If I can cycle it, let me know, Danny. Let me know. I'd rather cycle than throw it back to the goalie anyway. Okay? Okay, this looks fine to me. Headman sooner. Probably split second sooner. That's alright. Is that a good shot? That could be alright. I feel like you might have been just inside the house. I'm not sure. But again, just think about it, okay? Just think about, is this a decent percent chance, or is it like no way in hell it's going in? Like 1% of times. Here, so after anchor gets a rebound, so you're just kind of blindly shooting it to the middle. Don't do that. You have support on both sides. Well, I'd rather not have both you in there. Only one of you really needs to be in there. But either way, you should just probably do it along the board. This is what kind of led to a 2-on-1, except I think Danny caught someone. Yeah, so, I mean, that's how we're giving up our breaks, right? So it's something simple like that. Okay, good back check, though. Alright, just a quick zone entry thing here. So, right idea from John right here. Skates it in. Hopefully you notice it's like 1-on-3. And well, okay, it's 2-on-3. So you try to button hook, but this guy defended well. All right, he comes up and he takes it. He pins you and he takes it. As soon as you sense trouble, going to the net is fine, but as soon as you sense trouble, you gotta go to him. You gotta go to him and give him support on that board. Ideally, this is gonna look like a button hook, and you want to support cycle right away so that he can just cut right back in. All right. Hold on. If he takes a shot, I think we get it back right here. Okay. And this looks fine to me. It's 1-on-2, but I felt like you're in pretty. That's a pretty decent look right there. Okay. All right. Hopefully I didn't go back too far. Shit, I think I did. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, it's this one I'm gonna see. Okay. Sorry, good initial pass. James, you want to work on right when you get it, know what to do with it. As soon as you touch that puck, I already was thinking in my mind, up, and sure enough, Brandon's there, right here. So you should have got it, and instead of that little stick handle, it should have just been an immediate pass, because by the time you passed it, then it got picked off. All right, little subtle thing. We get the puck back. Kind of. I remember this looked kind of bad. Okay. So Derek, start cutting in already. The puck's already... Okay, once it goes this way, cut in at this point. Okay. Good enough. And this is good. 2-on-2. You can break them. Almost. By the way, forwards, that's where you utilize your skill, alright? That's where you want to try to dangle or something. As long as it's not like 2-on-3 or 1-on-3 or some crap. Just want to mention this face-off again. Well, I get the puck. I ice it. Because I know it's going to be on me right away. So rather than staying there, I need you here. I need you back there. Other thing too is, Brandon, I want you a little bit higher so I can be sure to pass it to. So maybe a higher is not that far out. More in the middle and up, like right on this red line, so I can just pass it to you without any worry. Otherwise, I'll stop icing it if I see you guys, because I don't want to make that cross ice pass and then get picked off. That would be a nightmare. All right. I don't think there's much to say about the. So I'll back it a little bit. Not much to say about the zone entry. You skate in. I think 47 picked you off. It's probably passing there somewhere. I don't know. Huh? He missed, but he got you on the recovery. Okay. Off this face off. I'm not gonna mess around with this one. The guy's going right at me, and it's a bouncing puck. So I'm definitely gonna launch that back. All right, let's take a look at this. Soft forechecker. Do the inside out again, as usual. I'm saying make it a habit to go outside in, especially when there's a soft forechecker. All right, which is why I'm on the outside. Okay. Alright, and also, John, little subtle thing here. So you get the puck, you gotta stop up. You gotta be a little more agile, I guess. So he goes to the left side, then move to the other side of the net. Instead, I don't know, you're kind of just exposing yourself. So your only option is to throw it at me. Just a little subtle thing. So, it's hard to explain. I'm coming back. So once he turns back, you should turn your feet back too. If anything, maybe you could have gave it to James right away. I didn't see. Hold on. See where James is at. Okay. You gotta go lower too. Okay, and also your head is turned right there. No bueno. You gotta go back here because he can't pass. If that guy puts his stick out even a little bit, he can't pass you anymore. So you need to receive it on that red line. Very subtle thing there. So I guess you couldn't pass to James. It wouldn't be a good idea, especially you being right-handed. Alright, with that though, way to get on the board right away. Good. Jeez, we almost coughed it. And this is good. Good. I know it says zone entry, but I'm going to show this anyway. Offensive position. So this is where I'm talking about that flow thing, okay? Pass it, follow. Pass it, follow. Now, is there some other guy down? Wait, if you can't follow, obviously, if there's a guy way down here and his just like parked in front of the goalie, then it's useless. Okay, then you're right, you can't follow. And yeah, okay, so there was a guy way down there. So what I'm advocating to you guys is, so Brandon starts skating in this direction. This guy will just start skating up. So that way, when Brandon passes, he can just follow, and you can cover his spot on defense. And John can just walk in. Okay, without any worry of coughing it up. So unfortunately, we get this where he passes it back. So John has to move this way, stop, go back that way. And there's zero flow, guys. Zero flow. Oy. Also, okay, so you're going to scissor. It looks like you're going way back. I don't know why. Just come this way. I mean, you got this guy. He drops it off to you. You can just walk right around him. So there's no reason to go way back there. So you do, in fact, scissor, but way back there. Okay, now I look like you thought about gunning it, but no, number 47's on. There might have been a pass right there. I'm guessing there was, and you didn't pass it for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was ready for it. Okay, and then again we see this cross-ice pass, right? I once you see John skating that way, let me see. 5-foot passes is the key, guys. Close passes. So rather than skating all the way here, start like skating closer to him. Okay. And unfortunately, yep, pick off again, right? So it's 2-on-3. You know, no need to push it here. No need to push. Okay, take your time with it. All right, this is what hockey looks like. Good little rush here. Okay, stop up, open the lane. Good. And I think I was calling for it because I'm gonna beat my guy here. All right. One thing that pisses me off is if I hustle right here, so I pass it up and I join you guys, and I never get the pass. It's freaking annoying because like, what the hell am I skating up for? Great hockey play right there. Almost went in too. I remember went for the 7-hole. All right. This part's a little bit ugly. Get the puck. So I was hoping you'd throw it right away. That's alright. It's tough to see. Skate up, wheel back. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Brandon goes to receiving zone. Okay, I see what you were doing. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, that could have been bad. It sort of worked out, though, a little give and go. Alright, hang on. That's a nifty little pass right there, huh? Alright, right here. So, two thoughts. I guess you gotta decide. Am I gonna win that race? If you think I am, like a good shot of it, I need support right there. I need support on the board. If you think I'm gonna lose, then yeah, you gotta come back and help, just in case. Particularly with only one guy there and another forward way back there. Yeah, I guess it's hard judgment call. I actually should have kept running this, but real fast. It's the same deal. I need you support on that board right here. So get the puck. Okay, so you're waiting there. I'd rather have you here. I need someone here. I guess I could have threw it to a point man right away too, but I think I tried to skate around him, but he pinned me. Oh shit, wait. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. I'm sorry, right here. It's this one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so I need help behind the board right away. Let me go back. Why would I not do it? Okay, fine. I guess I should say, okay, if you have space in the middle of the net, that should be prioritized. But once that closes up, so I guess here is better. But just as usual, be ready to support back there if I throw it back there. If you're like this far off, then it's no good. Yeah, so the puck just kind of goes in that one. Okay. Alright, last breakout of the game. Alright, so I flip it back. I actually thought the guy was going to chase me. Okay, but alright, so as soon as I send it up, as soon as I do that, you want to be ready to turn up pretty quickly. So, that little delay is going to cause this where, so it's like you look at it and then you go up and then it's like, so really you should have been getting that with pretty good speed like here as soon as I passed it up. That was actually a good hook and ladder type play. So with that, yeah, we do it again with me. So I am going up with it. Kind of ran into a wall, so I threw it out, but I guess I should have cleared out. I don't know. He kind of just bulldozed me. Okay, not much to say about that. So overall, yeah, let's clean this shit up. We can do a lot better. It's still not feeling right. I feel like it's still, we're making a lot of effort to break out, and it should be simple. Okay, I'll stop it here, and I'll do the defense video next, which is 53 minutes. I guess it was going to be just as long.